Salut, David Wallman here. In this video, I want to share with you a super easy concept that is going to help you sound a lot more focused and a lot more melodic when you improvise. It's also going to free your mind to improvise on the spot in many different situations. It's an easy concept that requires some preparation, but let me explain to you the concept. Basically, when you're improvising, you are playing over chords, and these chords may or may not be extracted from a common key. When they are extracted from a common key, the tendency would be to find that key and just play that scale up and down the fretboard, not necessarily in order, but to make licks with that scale, and it's always going to work. And you probably relied on that method for a long time until you discovered that it doesn't always work. Sometimes some chords can be borrowed from other keys, or sometimes you may want to sound fusion-y by playing some outside notes, and the theory behind it is maybe a little sketchy. It doesn't have to be. Just look at the chords, and the chords are going to give you indications as to which are the best notes to play in your solo. Let's take an example. If I play something like this, for example. Hopefully, you kind of heard behind this improv, you heard these chords. F major 7, E7 sharp 9, and A minor 7. And that's the idea here. Instead of trying to figure out which key to use, which scale to use, I looked at the chords. These chords are going to give me indications. Any chord can be played in an arpeggio form. Basically, instead of playing all the notes of the chord together, I can arpeggiate the notes of that chord, and I can either use the order of appearance of these notes or the natural order that these notes are going to fall into the scale. For example, that particular chord, A7, I could play it with the root, major third, perfect fifth, and minor seventh, and those four notes are found within my chord, and that's my arpeggio. I can do that with any chord. The arpeggio is kind of the skeleton of the chord. It is the chord, but it's the skeleton on which you're going to build your melodic lines. You can stay within the skeleton, or you can use some notes in between the bones of the skeleton to embellish. If you go outside, it's maybe a little risky, but still, as long as you follow the skeleton, you're going to be good. And that's what I did in that improv. So I knew that I was playing over an F major 7th chord, so my skeleton was F major 7th arpeggio. And then I had an E7 with a sharp 9, so I could play an E7 arpeggio. And then I went to the A minor 7, which is an A minor 7th arpeggio. Here's the skeleton. So these three skeletons made my improvisation a lot easier because I didn't have to analyze the chords to try to figure out which key they were extracted from. I just used my knowledge of these chords and built the arpeggios that went along with these chords and filled in the blank every once in a while. Your ear is going to help you to do that. And as long as I landed on one of the bones of the skeleton of these different chords, my improv sounded good, melodic, and coherent. Let's take another example. And this time I'm going to really randomly pick some chords, and hopefully in my improv you will hear these different chords. In this case, the chords that I was playing over were B major 7, followed by C sharp minor 7, an F sharp 7, and back to the B major 7. And I was just phrasing using these different arpeggios. A great way to practice this is to grab a copy of a real book. For example, I have one here, which is, there's a lot of different versions. I'm using version 6. a lot of different jazz standards in there. You just pick it randomly to a random page, and you just follow the chords of your real book, and you try to build an improv that's going to make sense over these different chords. In order to help you develop this automatic phrasing skill, I'm developing a huge course for my website, guitarplayback.com. This course is planned to be released in about a month. I'm preparing it right now, and you can pre-order it right now for a very, very, very attractive price. The course is planned to be released for about $45. You can get it right now for $19 if you pre-order today. But hurry, limited copies. This is a full download over an hour with PDFs, backing tracks, full HD video explaining to you how to play these chord shapes and these chord scales. This is going to help you develop automatic improvisation. Just grab a real book and you'll be able to improvise on the spot. A real book or anything else, really. It's going to help you sound a lot more focused, more melodic. But for now, enjoy this lesson. Check out my website, guitarplayback.com. Pre-order your copy today. You will get your download in an email in about a month. That's it for now. Thanks for watching this video. Watch my other videos. I've got over 700 videos here on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching this. I will see you very soon. Until then, salut.